What's up, everybody? It's Big John here. We're looking at a Miss Marvel number 18, and this is the before video that shows all the damage on the book. And we're going to go ahead and clean this, and we're going to get this in the press. So you see all the dirt and everything that's currently on this book. So we're just going to take it nice and slow. And this is going to be on a pressing vid, because I showed everybody on my last vid on how I clean them and get the spine ticks out. So there's not going to be really a good... This is not going to be for that. Tilt it a little bit. There is a vertical line that goes all the way up. There it is. It will be kind of hard to see, but you can see it. Nice indentation on her knee there. Okay, I think that's going to be probably just about it. There's part of a spine tick. Another vertical line there. Some dirt. So basically what we're going to do is see if we can't get all that out. We're going to flip the book over. We're going to get a look at this here. The little corner crease there. Bunch of dirt on the spine. The Johnny Bench bubble here has got some dirt in it. So this book's got quite a few little issues. We're going to tilt it here. We got a little bit of a, looks like a small tear maybe. See if we can't get some light here. Here we go. See if there's any grooves or indentations in the book. Other than that, the dirt and stuff, the back don't look too bad. This is one of the comic books that Mark Barr sent me from all the way from Georgia. And so we're going to see what we can do. So again, we're going to be working on Miss Marvel 18. We're going to clean. We're going to get the spine ticks out. We're going to take care of all those creases you guys saw, and we'll see you soon. Alright, we're back. Okay, so we have our press ready to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to warm up the bottom plate. As you can see, I have a plate on here. Just going to put a piece of non-stick on it, and we're going to heat this up. Push this back. And we're just going to heat this up. We're not going to slam it all the way down. We don't need to. And we're just going to let this set on here for about, I don't know, just a couple minutes. We have our book prepped. It's ready over here. I've cleaned it and everything like that. So we got that all good. So my press does a fluctuation of temperature. and we're going to wait for it to build back up a little bit. I'm going to drop it for about 5 degrees. That's good. We're at 158. I have my timer set for 400 seconds. So we're going to pull all this out, move it to the side. We're going to flip this around now. Now we're going to go ahead and place a board underneath just in case there's any, I mean, there isn't anything, but I like to put it down there anyway, just in case. And then we have our book right here. And we're going to do spine side out, or spine side toward me. Make sure we're good and centered. We're going to put another non-stick on top of that. And then we're going to take our other metal plate and we're going to place it on there, square it up. And then I'm going to take my Teflon sheet and I'm just going to put it on top there. Then we're going to go ahead and slide this back gently. We don't want the plates to move. Then we're going to bring this back around. And I always like to make sure that I go flush as evenly as I can. And we're going to drop the hammer and we're going to set our timer. And that's basically it, what I'm going to do on this press. Then after the 400 seconds elapses, I'm going to move everything over to the Tussie, the clam press. And what I have over here is I have it ready and set up for its cold press. Okay, so I have a Teflon sheet, I have a metal plate, 15 by 15 metal plate, thanks to Rick Morgan at Immaculate Comics. I have a Teflon sheet, I have a magazine board that I'm going to place on top of that. Then I'm going to put my non-stick on top of that. And then basically what I'm going to do is when this is done, I'm going to wait about a half hour. Of course, you won't see that. And then I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to remove the 3 boards because it'll almost be pretty not so warm. I'm going to remove the 3 boards. Then I'm not going to touch the book. I'm going to grab this bottom non-stick sheet and I'm going to move the whole book over here and I'm going to slide it onto this cold press. And then when we come back, I'll show you exactly how I do that. Alright guys, we're back. It's been about, I don't know, about 40 minutes or so. So now we're going to go ahead and lift this. Slide this bad boy out of the way. Bring this forward. Remove the Teflon sheet. Try to be careful. It's still going to be a little warm. Just going to move everything over here to my station. This is the piece that I'll put back on top of the book. So I want to keep it really close. So now what I want to do is, you'll see it's turned up a little bit here and it's still a little warm. So we just want to very carefully remove our 3 boards. We just set them down. Gotta shimmy it a little bit. Just gonna move it. Then we're just gonna pick this up, trying to keep the book as flat as I can, and move it over to here. We still want the spine side out. Then we just want to slide it onto the area, and then we're just gonna move it a little bit here until it's pretty centered on our board. And now it's ready for what I do for the cold press. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to set it on top of the book. Now, the reason why I take the 3 boards out is because in the press, sometimes if the boards aren't really in the spine of the book all the way, you'll sometimes get that little puff line really close to the spine, and it'll lock in there. So what I do is I take those out, those boards out, and this way I'm guaranteed a flat comic. Also, by letting it cool down just a little bit, I'm also going into this cold press, and I'm going to allow the cover not to be wavy. So I have my other piece of aluminum here. I cleaned it, but you want to make sure it's nice and clean. Then we just want to put it on top. And you don't really need a non-stick on top of this because there is no heat. So I don't really generally put one on it. But you can if you just want to be, a little safer. You don't have to. So you can just put one there. There is no heat here, and I'm not going to add any heat. Now I have this set to a more medium type pressure. So when I drop this, you're going to see it's really not a struggle for me to push it down. And I'm going to leave it like that for about 10 hours. And then probably 11 hours. And then once I pull this out, I'll show you the end result. So we'll see you in about 11 hours. What's up, everybody? It's Big John. We just took this out of the press. It's been about, 10 and a half, 11 hours. And now I'm showing you the book. So as you can see, we got some, looks like a chew there, a little bit of a scratch. Code box came out really nice and clean. You guys remember she had the little blemish, the little indentation here on her knee. That's now gone. The white, there was some, like some black smearing in here. That's all gone. It's nice and white. And now we're going to look at a few of the things that we had on the other video. This corner here, you can see how it's a little scratched. But if you guys remember on the very first part of this video, it was like a wrinkle. So the wrinkle's been removed, but there you can see the wrinkle's gone, but it is got some scratches on it. So, but all the spine ticks have been removed. Got some color loss on the black there. It's got quite a few spine ticks that break color. The tick is gone, but the color break is still there. We got one there, and we got one here, and then we got a big one right here. Got a little color break right there between the C and the S. We got one here between the 8 and the M. So the price box and the date, the issue number, it came out really clean. This is nice and white. Just a little bit. There it goes. Okay, it actually looks better than what this camera's showing you. I'm sorry about that, guys. But all in all, it came out pretty good. I would like you guys to let me know what you believe the grade is. And test your grading skills since I've showed you so much of the book. And then, you know, I'll give you my grade, what I think it is, in the comments. There we go. Okay, you guys remember that. They're just scratches now, and it's really smooth. But there's scratches just like on the cover. I got all the dirt that was along this bottom. It's gone. I believe this to be an insect chew. Because when I looked at it at 25% magnification, it just looks like little tiny chew marks from like an insect or so. Okay. So all in all, I believe she came out pretty good. That is actually a scratch right there. It's actually really flat. So all in all, I think this book came out pretty good. And the things that were on Johnny Bench, he's all nice and clean. Of course, you know, he's retired now, so he should stay that way. But you can see we got some ink blotches here. So I was really careful. I didn't really want to do anything. This had a couple of ink runs, and I didn't really want to screw with those too much. So I want you guys to give me what you believe the book is in grade. And thank you for watching. And I'll have, so you guys can go to any part of the video you'd like. So as usual, this is Big John for Miss Marvel and the woman you don't see, Mystique. We're out. Thank you for watching.